Food webs are complex interrelationships through which organisms consume other organisms. Interrelationships are the ways in which two or more things are related to one another. In the case of food webs, these sorts of relationships are between living organisms. For example, seeds are not just eaten by birds, they are also eaten by deers, ducks, and squirrels. Another important aspect of food webs is the transfer of energy. The transfer of energy through food webs is represented by the biomass pyramid. As energy flows toward the top of the pyramid, the amount of energy decreases. The energy can be lost through death, undigested waste, and the use of energy by the organism for everyday living, such as walking, breathing, hiding, eating, foraging, and playing. The bottom of the pyramid, the largest part of the pyramid, also called the first trophic level, is made up of producers. Producers are organisms which make their own food. An organism that can create its own food is also called an autotroph. Autotrophs get energy to make food from the sun and nutrients in the soil. The celery bog is home to a diverse array of producers. This mulberry tree is a producer. The tree needs sunlight and nutrients in order to grow and produce leaves and berries. Birds, squirrels, deers, and several other organisms enjoy parts of this tree for food. Shrubs, flowering plants, and moss are all producers. Near the water's edge, there is a diversity of plant life. The next level of the biomass pyramid is called the second trophic level. In this level are the primary consumers, which are also called herbivores. Herbivores are animals that only eat plants. There are several types of primary consumers in the celery bog, including deer. Deer eat many different kinds of organisms from the first trophic level, including berries, twigs, grass, and nuts. The celery bog also has several different insects, which only eat producers. Perhaps an insect ate these leaves. The third trophic level consists of organisms which eat organisms found in the second trophic level. The organisms in this third trophic level may also eat from the first trophic level. If the organism eats from both the first and second trophic levels, they are called omnivores, meaning that they eat both plants and animals. If the organism eats from only the second trophic level, they are called carnivores, meaning they only eat other consumers. Many ducks are secondary consumers. Ducks are omnivores and eat a variety of organisms, including small fish, snails, algae, frogs, seeds, berries, and much more. Squirrels are another example of a secondary consumer. Squirrels primarily eat seeds and other plants, as well as insects and small birds. When a secondary consumer eats another consumer, the secondary consumer is a predator, and the consumer which is being eaten is called prey. Herons are a type of predator, often catching fish and small animals in the water. They may also become prey. Bald eagles may hunt the adults, and coyotes and other mid to large size carnivores may eat the fledgling herons. Another carnivore is the damselfly. Damselflies eat small insects, spiders, and even other damselflies. Finally, an aspect of the food web which is not explicitly part of the biomass pyramid are the decomposers. Decomposers feed on and break down dead animals and plants. These organisms act like recyclers in the environment. Some of the nutrients lost in the biomass pyramid are brought back into the food web through the work of the decomposers. An example of decomposers in the celery bog are mushrooms, which are part of the fungi kingdom. Lichens are also good examples of decomposers. Lichens are pretty powerful and can break down dead trees, animals, and even rocks. And although decomposers are not primarily part of the biomass pyramid, they are a crucial part of the food web. Biomass pyramids explain how energy is transferred through the food webs. The celery bog is full of organisms making up one of the many interesting food webs found in Indiana.